Now we're looking at the View Book page. On this page, you're going to see whatever title or cover that you have. If you have an ASIN number, it'll show the cover. If you don't, it won't. It will just show whatever you typed in for the title of this book. You'll have the ability to edit this book, delete this book, and then you can see some base statistics that cover all links associated to this book for a particular time frame. So right now, for example, we're showing a time frame of 60 days. The default is 30 days. I was just clicking around in here prior to making this video. I only have some dummy data listed in here that goes back to March 1st through 5th and then jumps to today, the 18th. But this is just to give you an indication of what it might look like for your links graph and so on. You can go back 30, 60, 90, 120 days in here, or you can actually do it by date range. So let's go ahead and do a date range here real quick. Let's actually take from March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Let's just say we only want to see these 3 dates, so we don't want to see these 2, and we don't want to see this last one. And I also want you to keep an eye on this section. You'll notice that this is going to change as well with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the Specify Date Range From field. We'll click on that, and we're going to choose the 3rd because that's what we wanted. And we're going to say we want to see from the 3rd into the 2nd, or I'm sorry, the 5th. And so here we only now show 3 dates, and you notice it's dropped to 70 from 78. That's because 12 plus 25 plus 33 equals 70. All right, so you can hover over each one of these fields, and it'll show you the date, and then a colon, and then the number of hits for that particular day. Now in this particular one, it's right along the line here of 25, so it's easy to tell. But this one might not be as easy. So hovering over it, you can see that 33 is listed there. It just makes it a little easier to know exactly how many hits happened that particular day. And there you go. So now let's scroll down a little bit, and we're going to be looking at all of the links available for this page. So first thing though, before we get there, we're going to have this thing called a book specific link. So what that means is that whenever you want to create a link literally that is just for this book, it's not going to impact any of the other books you have on here. It's just for this one only. You can grab Amazon, Apple, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, all the ones that you can do for any for even core links or whatever, you can put right in here specific to this book. So as an example of that, down here at the bottom, I added a book-specific link that says Writing Contest for March 2016. That will take me to the Amazon book page. It shows me what the link is for that that I want to share with people, and it shows me what affiliate IDs I have. The first one, since this is Amazon, the first one is for the US, and the second one is for the UK. And then of course I can edit or view this, and it'll also show me how many clicks I've had or how many hits I've had on this particular link, just this item. So as you can see here, our book sales page, there were 77 for this particular core link. There was 1 for this particular core link. So this way we can tell, oh, these are core links. These are ones that are going to be available to all books, and this one is only for this particular book. Okay, so now if we click on this link right here, what's going to end up happening is it's going to open up a new tab at the top, and it's going to go ahead and run through the process of connecting me to that review page, because that's what that particular link was. So this was the Amazon book review page. So if we want to go to the sales page, we'll click on that one, and that'll take us there. And so now we're at the sales page for it. And it does do it by country, so it's going to determine that I'm in the United States and bring me to this page via the United States tag. Okay. And then if we go down to our book specific link, it'll do the exact same thing and bring us into here. Now in this particular book, I probably have this set to turn off affiliate IDs. So let me go and take a quick peek at that. I do. So let me turn that back on. We'll cover this that one later, but I just want to show you that when you click on this, it will use your affiliate ID if it's been told to use your affiliate ID. Okay. And then you say, well, yeah, I like that, but I can click on these, but every time I click on them, there's no way for me to capture this URL. Well, I want you to notice something. When you hover over the URL and just put your mouse just there, you'll see a little tooltip come up that says to copy to your clipboard, simply right-click the link and select copy link address. Now, it's not always going to say copy link address at the end. It really depends on which browser you're using. I'm using Chrome right now, so it's going to say copy link address. But if you were using, let's say, Internet Explorer, it would just say copy link. So when I right-click on this item, I can say I can see what it told me to do, so I click copy link address. Okay. Now what I can do is I'll go ahead and highlight and delete this, and then I'll paste, and there is that same link right there that is listed right here. So again, all you have to do is hover over it, hover over the item, and it will show you, it'll tell you what to do. And then you say, okay, I'll just right click it, copy link address, or again, if you're using a different browser, it might show you something different. That's pretty much it for this page. You saw me do a little bit of an edit book and delete book and so, or not delete book, but you saw me do like an edit book and so on. But we'll cover that on the video that's specific for the edit book page. And also adding these particular links and so on are covered on their own pages as well.